What is going on, everyone? It is Foul Play here. Are we back for match number 3 of this modern league? We have won the Diral, so we're going to be on the play, and this hand's looking pretty yucky. We don't have any auras other than the Daybreak Coronet, so we won't be able to cast Daybreak Coronet. I'm going to mull this. It could be a good keep if you knew what you were versing, but we don't know what we're versing. Alright, this hand's still crap. And we have a good one. We'll keep this bottom Spirit Dancer and a land. Bottom the Temple Garden here. On the off chance my opponent has main deck Blood Moon, which is somewhat prevalent in the metagame, I'm gonna want this like Plains, and if I get flooded out and draw no action, I'm gonna want to cycle the Horizon Canopy. So on like just 5 cards, I'm just gonna risk it. Alright, opponents on what's looking like Ad Nauseam here. They've scryed to the bottom. This is like a horrible matchup, and we have really fucking garbage slow auras here. I can win this with the blue version of the deck pretty reliably, but with this version it's a lot harder. I might be able to cheese my opponent a little bit in sideboarding with both Leyline and Torpor Orb, but it requires having both, and it's pretty finicky. Matchup's that bad though that it's probably just worth going for. Alright, so opponent with the turn 2 Pentad Prism there. Nothing on Suspend or anything. Let's go ahead and get in for 5. Maybe if we draw Ethereal Armor next turn and they don't have the Phyrexian Unlife, then we can race them. It's a pretty big maybe though. Temple of Deceit in tap tier. Alright, so they're setting up for next turn. No Phyrexian Unlife yet, but our opponent can still just Angel's Grace to stop the damage anyway. So we're just attacking for 8 here. It's not quite lethal. And I guess we just continue to hope they don't have it while they build their mana, their resources. The Temple of Deceit, they scried bottom as well, by the way. Alright, so it looks like they're going for Angel's Grace here. Thassa's Oracle into... well, we can just push damage over the top here if he's got nothing. I thought he was going to Thassa's Oracle into the 1 mana black spell. Angel's Grace sounds about right. So let's see if we find anything there. Oh man. That would have been a good one, but it wouldn't have won us the match. So let's shock in this Temple Garden here, see what our opponent does. Spoils of the Vault is the card I'm thinking of. We've also got Rancor to trample this damage Spirit Mantle, so he can't just like block. Alright, I guess I'll just play out double Ethereal Armor and gain a bunch of life and try and beat Lightning Storm maybe. Hope he doesn't have the second Thassa's Oracle. I don't know. Although they're just going to draw their whole deck, so they're going to have it anyway. I don't know. Let's just go for it. Gain a bunch of life. Stupid amount of life. 55. Also, the sideboard combo of Leyline plus Torpor Orb goes down in like winning us a match quite a bit. Now that our opponent... Now that we're only running 3 Leyline of Sanctities and 2 Torpor Orbs, we're way less likely to hit it, especially because Leyline has to be in our opening hand pretty well. Alright, so opponent's utilized his 3rd Angel's Grace here. So they're very much on borrowed time, right? Here comes the Phyrexian Unlife right on time. Big rip here. Gotta get 2 attacks through now. Skyclave Apparition off the top for the win would have been so clutch just then. Alright, Rousing Canopy down, pass the turn, see what opponent's got. One more attack connects, we get the win. If they spoils or ad nauseam they win, they do not find it. We get the victory. That is very unusual. Alright, so all our Path to Exiles are going to be bad and coming out here. Skyclave Apparition, not actually too bad. Definitely going to want our Force of Vigors. If this wants to respond. Our Gadok Tigs. Surgical Extraction is probably bad. And then we need to make a decision as to whether or not we want to like alternate combo here. So we're 5 cards over at the moment, and probably something like Spirit Mantle is pretty fine to remove because it costs 2 mana, right? Overall, I think we just don't want it. Maybe we can just bring in the Torporobs on their own. I still don't like Spirit Mantle, but if we're bringing the Torporobs, we shut off one half the combo, and if we have a lot of life gain, we shut off the other half. So I think this is the best I can do for this match. Alright. It's pretty decent Bogle hand. It's not... Probably not going to win us the game, though. We have, like, no interaction. We're on the draw, so we can draw it. We got Ethereal Armor, which is aggressive. I think I'm going to keep. This could be wrong, but we are up a game, so we can be a little bit greedier with our keeps. Turn 1 Serum Visions for our opponent. See what they do with their scries. And they've scried 1 top, 1 bottom. Alright, Rancor's a great draw. At least it gives us a really aggressive attack, right? I must say I do really like getting the unusual turn 1 win against our opponent there. Oh, game 1 win, sorry. It required them to brick a hell of a lot, but I'll take it. I'm not above just, you know, lucking into a win. I'll take that. I'll admit it. I'll admit we were lucky in this horrible matchup. Alright, so let's get in there for 5. We can really pressure our opponent next turn. We drew the green aura as well, so we'll be able to, during our opponent's turn, Force of Negation a Phyrexian Unlife if that's the route they go for. We need them to wait like 1 extra turn before they go off though, and we do need to draw the Force of Vigor. If they Phyrexian Unlife here, and we had 1 more mana, we could Skyclave it if we drew Skyclave, but that requires us drawing 2 pieces we don't have. So pretty much just looking for Force here. Maybe Gadok Tig to shut off the ad nauseam. I think at this point of the game, I would prioritize putting down Gadok Tig. Bontus. Alright. There we go, Bontus. We're being played. I probably shouldn't be showing this tech, but I'm going to. I really didn't expect the Bontus there. I guess that makes sense, given all of the Death Shadow decks in the metagame. Pretty close to just conceding this one after that draw. I need a creature, and I didn't find it. Didn't find it twice. My opponent can just Lightning Storm kill me if they kept it in the deck. If they didn't keep it in the deck, then this shuts off their combo. Another Pentad Prism. You got it. I mean, I guess there's a chance that this Torporob just does stuff. Alright, let's play out the second one. Just in case. And pass the turn. If they sided out Lightning Storm, then this is our best way. So this is a matchup where or a situation, sorry, where having Hushbringer would be better than having Torpor Orb. But because all the Stoneblade decks have access to Shadow Spear, Path to Exile, same with Hammer Time, it's just not worth it. It's really just not worth it. Like, having our Hexproof Creatures pathed away. Or just, having Path in the metagame so hard. Even that blue Hate Bears deck that can just bounce it with Teferi, so spoils from my opponent. So he's gone Angel's Grace into spoils. And he's going to name Ad Nauseam. Ad Nauseam, not that far off the top, so now I guess they can cast Ad Nauseam. And then they'll be able to Lightning Storm kill us if they've got the Lightning Storm. So we'll let them flip their entire deck though, because I can't do anything to stop this. So there's a Lightning Storm. That's fine. I'll wait until I see. I don't even need to wait to see things. I just die. Never mind. He's got mana to pay for Lightning Storm here. Alright, that's fine. Bontus. Interesting. I think Torpor Orb still has merit. Heroic Intervention to play around Bontus is just bad because we need to hold up mana, which isn't really something we want to do. Let's just run it back. Now that we know that it's a sideboard card though, we can play around it. Play the 1 turn slower with the Totem Armor and we'll be fine. We've got 6 slots of Totem Armor. Should be pretty easy to find. Hand has no auras to enable Daybreak, so we need a mull. Hand has no land. We probably just lose this off of having no resources now. Keep this one. I mean, Spirit Dancer might be our best route to victory. Just ditch the Coronet, maybe? Is that crazy? Alright, I'm going to ditch the Coronet and try to make a giant core Spirit Dancer. Hope they don't have a Path to Exile, which is probably semi-likely, but we're on 5 cards. We need to be greedy, or else we're not going to win. 2 Lotus Blooms from my opponent. Well, at least they've only got 5 cards in hand. Good team. Scrying to the bottom there with the temple. Alright, well, let's just hurry the hell up and get this core Spirit Dancer on the battlefield. Get these draws happening. Alright, you want to race us, opponent? We're going to race you back. Core Spirit Dance is the perfect card to do that with. Rancor adding great power to the board. And if they path here, we've just wasted an entire attack, which is very bad for us. Prism. Alright, well, I guess they can still path at instant speed with the Pentad Prism mana, but I'm going to call that they're slightly less likely to have it, hopefully. Our opponent's letting us go in on the core Spirit Dancer here. I'm just going to do it. Absolutely risking it. No changing this game plan. If he let the first Rancor resolve, he's like so likely to let the others resolve. 14 power Spirit Dancer. Oh, sorry, 12 power Spirit Dancer. So disappointing. Alright, so hit our opponent down nice and low. They need to go off this turn pretty well. Turn before their Lotus Blooms happen. Comes the Serum Visions. See some bottoms here. Alright, 1 top, 1 bottom. Any other draw effects? Alright. So, crack this Windswept Tooth. Thin the deck slightly. Ethereal Armor is a great draw. This one's going on Bogle. Bontus is... sorry, Spider Umbra to play around Bontus as well. Let's put that on Bogle too. Opponent can Angel's Grace here. Path puts them to 2. It is an Angel's Grace. That's fine. We still gain a bunch of life. And, you know, we've drawn a bunch of cards, played out our entire deck. And now's our opponent's chance to go off. If they've got it, they've got it. I can't do shit here. At least we made them use their Angel's Grace, which makes it less likely that they have an effect like that in hand by 1 card. So... God damn it, he's got the Phyrexian Unlife. Nothing else. How good would it be to have Force of Vigor in response to this Phyrexian Unlife? In response to the Ad Nauseam, sorry. So this is GG. Let's just find out what other cards he's brought in for future information when I verse this deck in a different time. Alright, so still with the Lightning Storm. I wonder if he took out any Thassa's Oracles after seeing that. I'd expect him to leave in some number. Okay, there's at least 1 there. So 1 Bontu so far. 2 Thassas, 1 Echoing Truth. Spell Pierce. Man. Unlucky. Our opponent had to have 2 Stay Alive effects there, so that sucks for us. But what are you going to do? It's a bad matchup, and we got pretty close to getting them. Yep, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below. If you're new, be sure to subscribe for daily Bogle content and ring the bell for more. If you haven't already, look me up on Twitch, link in the description. Give us a follow there. And yeah, have a great day, guys. I'll see you next time.